Gratis, gratis, gratis. Literally the top thing when you think about a Sephora career or an Ulta career. Hey YouTube, welcome to my tube. I know when you think about a job or a career with Ulta or Sephora, the first thing you think of is gratis. And I don't blame you, because how exciting getting free products, free training products that you can use for training, for personal use, for all of it, and you don't have to pay a single dime for it. I don't know about you, but that's pretty exciting to me. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys all the information about gratis, and I'm also going to be doing a mini gratis haul towards the end, so let's get right on into it. Okay, so to start off, I have to define gratis, and gratis is basically just free training products that can come in any size, and we use them so that when we're out on the floor, when we're at work, we're able to recommend based off personal use and our personal experiences the different products in the store. Now, depending your position at Sephora, your gratis will come in two different ways. So full-time and part-time get the black bag of gratis, and Flex only gets the clear bag of gratis. So the difference between the two bags of gratis is that the products that come in the black bag of gratis are usually chosen from a survey that the employee fills out months in advance. So for example, an employee will fill out their March gratis bag survey in December, because there's usually like 3 months in advance that they start picking out the products, because of course Sephora has to order them, pack them, all of that. And those products are the ones that come in the black bag. The clear bag is mostly products that can be found in what's gifted to you within the store. The thing I want to mention is that the full-time and part-time people do get the clear bag as well, because like I mentioned, they are like gifts that we get from the store slash brand reps slash brands slash managers. It's kind of just like gifted from everyone that we work with, that we get those little gifts in the clear bag. And also, if you are flex, you're kind of part-time but you work less hours, and if you're very confused on like all these different terms I'm using, make sure you check out my terms and vocabulary video that I have. I'll link it somewhere on the screen, because I made a video talking about all the terms that we use at Sephora, and I also explained all that different stuff in there. So watch that one and then come over here so that you're not super confused. But basically that is the summary of gratis and the difference between them. And the products that come in the bags of gratis can be full size, minis, all the sizes, and it doesn't always have to be makeup either. Sometimes it's little makeup bags to like carry the makeup, or like a water bottle, or bags, or little bracelets, pins, little things like that come in the gratis too. So it's not always just makeup or skincare or fragrance or anything like that, but it's usually like a mix of things that Sephora wants to give you. Another thing I want to mention is that gratis cannot be opened in the store for security purposes. Obviously, there is no way of proving that the product was purchased or not, or given as gratis or anything else, because our gratis isn't immediately scribed. It only gets scribed if you bring the products back into the store at a later time and you declare that product with the assistant manager and manager, and then they just kind of scratch in a T or a G or some letter on the product that lets them know when it's time to check out that you did buy it, you did got it in gratis or something like that, and you are bringing it back into the store. But when you first get the products, there's nothing on them, there's no way of proving them. Sometimes the gratis is scribed, like the ones that come in the clear bag. Sometimes they do come scribed, but sometimes they don't, because they're either given to you personally one-on-one with a brand rep, or it's the day of and the brand rep just comes in, gives it to our managers, and they give it to us, and they just let us know like, oh, if you're gonna bring it back, let me know so we can scribe it. But to my main point of talking about this, you don't open any of the bags in the store, because there is no way of proving if it was bought or if it was given as gratis, and it can be thought of as a theft situation. And you don't want to fall into a situation like that. So just make sure you're remembering the rules, I guess, when it comes to gratis and getting gratis in the store. And if you have a question about anything regarding any gratis that you might get from a brand rep or anything like that, make sure you ask your manager and assistant manager about getting it scribed or not before you leave the store, or before it's checkout time, because you don't want to fall into that situation once again. Okay, so with that being said, I accumulated a month worth of gratis. So everything that I got in a month worth of gratis, and I kept it in my beauty room, my content room, just so I can film this video. And this is the result. I have 3 clear bags and then 2 extra little items outside of that. And I'm gonna be showing you guys all the stuff that came in these clear bags for gratis for that month. So let's get right into it. Okay, so of course I gotta start off with the products that are outside the bag. So they gave me this House Labs by Lady Gaga water bottle. It's your plain old generic steel water bottle. I think it does a lesser of a good job of keeping the water cool as long. Like it keeps it cool for sure for like maybe an hour and a half or so, but it doesn't keep it super cool for super long. Also, I know this video just got brighter. I just realized that my little light that goes over the camera was off, so enjoy these new lighting situation. Oh, also while I'm talking about this, did you notice the new setup? Do you guys like this one more? I feel like this one's a little bit more cozier. It kind of feels more personal. I really like my little film corner now, so let me know what you guys think. And while I'm at it in this little break before I get into the other products, make sure you subscribe to my channel. I have a bunch of new videos coming out, and I also want to do a Sephora Q&A video, so make sure you leave me any and all questions that you want answered in the comments, because I'm answering all of them, anything. There's no stupid question. I'm literally answering all the questions. And make sure you give it a like and check out the playlist. And back to the main point of this video. So the next thing that I have outside of this outside of the clear bags is this Dior box, and this is actually just a little makeup bag that they gave me. Our brand rep comes in very often, and I think I have helped him this day reach his goal. So they gifted me this cute little Dior felt bag. It's so stinking cute. It has paper inside, which is why it looks fluffy like that. There's nothing else, but I really love it. I think it's so adorable and just so fancy. Like, it's Dior. You can't go wrong. So starting off in this first bag, I have this Sephora collection bag. It's literally just like a little fanny pack, nothing crazy, nothing special, just a Sephora collection, and it's holographic. Very cute, very good for like on the run days. You just put it over like even this, like an all black outfit, and it gives you that little pop of color. Very cutesy. I also have one of the pins like I was talking about earlier, and this is Vegamore. It's like a mini hair serum pin, super cute. I also have these other Vegamore revitalizing conditioner and shampoo. This actually came in a box together, but I tried filming this video before and it didn't work out, so I'm doing it again. And they just look like this. They are literally minis just to test out the brand, and if you know anything about Vegamore, you know it is so pricey, so I am doing just fine with my little minis. I've only used it once, but so far I do like that they left my hair super clean. As for the grow, I don't know, because I only used it once, and I know this is more like a long-term treatment to actually see the effects. But I know one of my coworkers actually uses their serum, and her hair has grown so much, so we got one of these. Very exciting. I also have one of these Dyson Chi to Sun Pre-Style Cream Straight to Wavy. It's this one here, and I think this is so cute because it's actually refillable. Like, all you gotta do is buy this if it runs out, and then you just have your little packaging, put it back in, you screw it on, and then this is a pump, so you would pump that against, and the stuff comes out from the center. This packaging kind of bothers me a little because it's so hard when you have nails to scoop out the remaining that stays in that little dent in there. But aside from that, I think I do like the product a lot. I used it once when I ironed my hair for Thanksgiving, and I really liked that my hair lasted. Like, it didn't get puffy, or I didn't have any frizz the night of, and I was actually really hot that night, so I think it did a really good job. I am going to continue using it, but I think it's so cool that we got this in gratis because Dyson as a brand is so expensive overall, so being able to get a full-size product and a Dyson product that is very nice, and I think it's pretty good for, you know, what it is. for now. I have to keep trying it, like I said. I also got this Amika Soul Food Nourishing Mask. It's this one here, and if you notice, it has a little scratched off T right here. That is what I talk about when I'm talking about scribing a product. So this is a product that was scribed before it was given to me at Gratis. I obviously would never bring a hair mask back into the store for, you know, like for what? But they always, or like sometimes they scribe the Gratis for precaution. But this mask is so good. I love this freaking mask. My hair feels so hydrated after I use it. This is the actual full size, like this is a full size mask. I know they have the little pot that has probably the same amount, if not a little bit more, but I think this is just so good for travel size. And the first time I actually used this, I think, was on my way to Georgia. The night before, I hydrated my hair and I used this mask, and I absolutely love how my hair felt. So 10 of 10, recommend Amika. Really good brand, and again, another really cool product that we got full size and Gratis. I also got this mini Vegamore Hydrate Leave-In Conditioner. Very cute. I really like this leave-in conditioner. As a curly girly, it did make my hair extra curly. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I really like that. I don't know, again, about the hydrating or the growth, because it would be a process to see that. But for a leave-in, I like it. And it is a mini. So I also got in here these two little bracelets that just say belong Sephora. Nothing crazy, very cute. You could just wear them with your uniform or not, or whatever. Nothing crazy, nothing special. I also got this other pin from Dr. Idris. It's just doctor with the, you know, the brand on it. Very cute, just a regular old pin. And then the last product in this bag is this Crown texturizing air dry mousse. I haven't used it, but I'm trying to incorporate mousse into my curly hair routine, because I know some people do that just to like keep the curls in, and I have heard good things about Crown in general, so I'm excited to try it. It is a mini, which is good, because that way I don't feel bad about not using it if my hair happens to not like it. But I'm excited to use it because, like I said, I do want to incorporate it more into my routine. Okay, this next bag is a little bit smaller, but definitely some worthy products in here. I have the Sephora Collection Longwear Foundation sample card, I guess, with different foundations on there. I do want to try it. I'm always recommending this foundation to people, and I like how it feels on the back of my hand. So this is nice for a little tryout before I actually decide if I want to get it or not, and if I need it or not. I also got this Aloe Stackable Wellness Vitamin C Glow Shot. It's obviously been used already. This is another one of those that you need to use long term, because it is a vitamin C shot. So I didn't see a difference when I first drank it versus when I didn't drink it. But it's vitamin C, so what harm can it do, I feel, with precaution. But yeah, so I got one of those, and this is obviously a full size product in its singular form. I also got this Iconic London baked highlighter. It just looks like this. Very beautiful. I really like this color. I'm such a like moon, this reminds me of like moon highlight, like a moon highlight girl. So I really like this. This is similar to the highlight I have on right now, I feel. So it would be a good topper for like a cream highlight. I really like that, and I'm excited. And I actually got this from a training with the brand rep for Iconic London. So that's the other way that you can get Gratis too. Aside from being gifted it in like normal chats or like with your manager, assistant manager, and all that, if you're doing trainings with the brand reps, sometimes they will bring in little gifts like this to give to you for training with them, and then you have new products like this that get added to your Gratis. I also have in here the Nude Sticks Tinted Cover Foundation, and I have used this one before. I used it in another makeup look. I'll tag it here if you want to see, but I really like this foundation so much, and it's a full size. This is the full size Nude Sticks foundation. I love it because it's so blurring. It gives you that airbrush finish. It's so beautiful, and I like that the shade of your foundation matches the shade of your concealer. So for example, this is nude 4, which means that the concealer would also be nude 4. And if you want to go lighter, then you would obviously go like nude 3 or nude 2. But it makes it so much easier to find your pair of a concealer or foundation when they're named the same, because that way you don't have to struggle to figure out which concealer or which foundation to use. But the product in its own is just so good. Overall so good. I love Nudestix as a brand, so I was very excited to see this full size in my Gratis. Okay, another thing that I got from Nudestix is the Nudestix concealer, nude 4 again. So good, so good. So good about blurring the under eyes, so good about that airbrush finish like I mentioned. It's just overall, the brand is so phenomenal. If you haven't tried Nudestix, I definitely recommend them, because especially if you're looking for that airbrush finish, they are the one. They are the one. So good. The thing that I got in Gratis is this Dior lip maximizer, and this is in the shade 024. It's just this color here. It's a very beautiful, it looks red on camera, but it's actually like a pink mauve. Not so much mauve, but it's definitely on the pinker side more than it is red like it looks on camera. And it's a lip maximizer, so it is lip plumping, very nice. And again, Dior and Gratis, how crazy is that? And this is obviously a full-size product, so very nice, very exciting to get stuff like this. I also got this Merit what is this called? Merit brow gel. And it's in the shade light brown. It's just plain old backwards. It's plain old brow gel. I tried it once and I really liked how pigmented it was. I haven't tried it since that because I just had it sitting in here, but I do like how pigmented it is, especially on the days that I have light brows, because this really brings my brows back into the picture. So it's very nice, very good. I have to keep trying it like I've mentioned for other products. And then I also got this Haus Labs glassy blush balm in glassy lilac. It just looks like this, and it is this shade here. Very pretty, almost like a magenta. I know they said lilac, but it's giving magenta to me. I have used this one before as well, not too often, but just once, and I do really like this color and how it blends out. I know Haus Labs overall is such a good brand. I love their foundation. I swear it is my one of my favorites foundations that I purchased and that I absolutely love to use. So getting this was really exciting. Another face base product, I got this Laura Mercier Pure Canvas Primer, and it is the mini. I've also tried this one. I really like it, really hydrating, especially on the days where it's cold and your skin just feels and looks like trash. This will really help your makeup look super hydrated, your skin feels super hydrated, and it's just such a good primer, such a good primer. I know they have another version, but I can't speak to that one, but I can speak to this one, and I have recommended this before, and I know the client that used it loved it because she was struggling so bad with this weather out here in Vegas that's so dry. But I got you. I always got you. If you have dry skin and you're looking for a hydrating primer that makes your skin look flawless, this is the one. I also got this other lip product. It's by Say, and it's their Glossy Bounce in the shade Disco. This beautiful mauve pink. I love these colors so much because they are so easy to pair. A brown liner, a liner that matches this, any liner and any makeup look, this lipstick and lip gloss color will look phenomenal. So I absolutely love it. I think I tried this once for work, and it's so long lasting. It's so long lasting. I remember the look I did with it, and I didn't have to reapply it until like after I went back for lunch, which was like 3.5 hours after I had clocked in. So very good. And of course, the last product in here is NARS, and it does have the little T for being scribed, and this is their explicit lipstick in Liaison. It is this beautiful mauve brown. I think this isn't even mauve, it's just straight up brown. It's so beautiful, and this packaging is so gorgeous. Like the way that NARS is just like 3D on the packaging. I love this like metallic magnet what is this packaging, just like the Westman Atelier one. I freaking love it. I actually have it here. I just filmed this makeup look. I freaking love that. I love this packaging. But back to this, NARS overall is such a good brand, and I know their products are so good. I don't think I've actually tried a NARS product before this, so I'm excited to give this a go and try it out, because I know a lot of people swear by their lip products because they are so long lasting. So I'm excited to try this out. And again, a full-size product that I'm so excited I got in gratis, especially because it's such good quality. The last bag I have here is a little bit more jam-packed too, and the first thing that I'm grabbing from here is this Sephora moisturizing and glowing face mask. It's just a regular brand, nothing crazy, and this is lychee, everyone says that different. It's lychee extract. I have never tried their face mask, but I know a lot of people like them and go and get them at the store, so I'm excited to try it out. And I'm such a self-love girly that I love anything that has to do with like taking care of myself, so I'm very excited. The next thing I have in here is the First Aid Beauty whole body deodorant cream. It's this one here. I haven't used this, and I honestly don't know how to use it. I know it says to like apply it to like the places where you're usually like a little bit of stinky or have body odor, things like that, but I don't know when or how I would try this. I'll keep y'all updated on this. I'll talk about it on like an Instagram post or something like that, so make sure you follow me on there, because I know the whole thing with TikTok, we're still deciding if it's going away or not, so just make sure you follow my Instagram just in case. And this does say it helps control the odor or whatever for 24 hours. We'll see. It does remind me, it reminds me of the Caudalie hand and nail lotion, the smell at least. I don't know. This is very exciting and nerve-wracking. Exciting because I love First Aid Beauty as a brand. I love their cleanser. I love their moisturizer. But I don't know about this. I don't know about this one. We have to give this a test run. We have to give this a test run. I also got in here this Innisfree Super Volcanic pore clay mask, the full size, of course. We have gotten minis of this in the past. Like when I first started, I think they gave me a mini version of this as a welcome gift, and I did try it. I do only like using this on my T-zone, because the first time I used it all across my face, and I did break out a little. Like I got like a few pimples here and there, and I know volcanic clay is meant to do that and suck out the impurities, but like let's not get crazy, please. But it is a good mask. That's why I solely keep it for like my pores or like my T-zone, because I feel like I don't want to be breaking out every single time I do a mask, especially because it's such a like self-love moment that I'm like, I don't really need that. I don't need to break out. I also have in here this cute little note. Sometimes in the store we get like what's considered like a employee of the month situation. They're called VIAs, and sometimes on that little wall we'll just talk about either the person who won VIA, or if like we don't have a person that month for whatever reason, then we just write like cute little notes to each other. And this is one that one of my supervisors wrote to me, just saying thank you for always being helpful and always being able to recommend products to my clients and all this other stuff. So it's just a very cute little note. So things like that will also be included in your little gratis pack when they give it to you. Aside from that, I also got this mini Sephora vitamin C and E super glow serum. It's this one here. I did try this one once before. I love me a vitamin C and a vitamin E, but something about this one really kept me hydrated. Like I put it on to go to sleep, like so that the next day I woke up very cute, very glowy with my vitamin E. And I promise you, I don't know if it was placebo, because I knew I was putting vitamin E, like for a fact I knew I was putting vitamin E, but my skin woke up beautiful, so hydrated, so glowy. I love it. So 10 out of 10 recommend. And it's just a generic Sephora collection brand, so it's not like you have to really think about it, especially as like a BA. If you're seeing this as a beauty advisor, it's a good recommendation to have like in the back of your mind, because like I said, you don't have to think about it too hard. Sephora collection kind of has everything in mind, in stock. I also have this Olaplex #3 hair perfector, and I think this is the full size of it. Now I am not an Olaplex girly. I am not. I don't use the brand. I used it once when I was younger because my sister bought it and I wanted to try it out, but I never used it again. And then when I saw the whole thing about their lawsuit, I really never used it or even thought about using it. So I'm grateful to have gotten a full-size product like this, but because I do know Olaplex is expensive or like on the pricier end, but I don't use Olaplex. But this is just something I got in gratis, and that's good. I also got this Kosa's Dream Beam Comfy Smooth Sunscreen. I got like 3 of these because there are so many. Now, if you're a Kosa's lover, you might just want to forward this moment, because I was not a fan of this. And I know so many people rave and love this SPF, but I really don't like it. I think it dried out my skin heavily the time I did use it. I just did not like it. Like, it almost emphasized all the like little pores I had or have, and it also dried it out, and it was pilling. Like, I don't like that. I don't know. So I'm glad it was a mini because I don't feel as bad not using it, but this is just a personal experience. You know, go ahead and try it if you've been wanting to, but personally, it did not work out with my skin. The next product I got in here is the Rice Wash by Tatcha, and this is a full-size product. I was so excited when I saw this in my gratis bag because I love me some Tatcha. I've been talking about using Tatcha since years ago, and I really mentioned it when I was doing my skincare in New York. I'll put the clip here. The Tatcha moisturizer that everyone reads about and has been around for a really long time. I kind of want to give it a chance, but it's so expensive. I'm telling you, I've been wanting to use this for so long. So when I got it in gratis, I was so excited, and I have used it. Of course, I was not gonna wait to use my Tatcha, and my skin loves it. I completely understand why they are priced the way they are, and they're not necessarily super expensive like other brands that are super expensive like that, but I think here you are truly paying for quality, like truly. So I really like it. I was so excited when I got this, and I feel like anyone would be super excited to get Tatcha. And along with this one, we got the pair. So I also got the Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream, the purple one. I know they have a blue one that's supposed to be like a water gel. My skin loves me some Tatcha Dewy Skin. It is so good. It really is so replenishing and plumping the way it says on the bottle. And this is one of the ones that can be refilled. I don't know if you guys knew, but Tatcha has new packaging where it can be refilled. You just take out the little pot and buy a new one to shove in there, and then you have a brand new Tatcha instead of having to purchase the whole packaging again. But you know how excited I was when I got this one, because I got the pair and it's the exact same ones. Instead of getting like the water cream and the rice wash, like, no, it's the matching pair. So I'm so excited, and I really like this. I have already used it, of course. My skin loves it. It is a perfect base for makeup. It is just so good, and like, I recommend it to everyone. Like, I know your skin will love it, and if it doesn't, then I'm sorry, but I know your skin will love it. The next thing I got in this bag, and the last thing, is this Caudalie serum for brightening dark spot serum. It's this one here, and I'm holding it like that because there was a tester sticker here that I tried to take off. It wasn't a tester, just FYI. I think what happened was they were going to put it out, and then they didn't, and then they just left it in the back with the tester sticker because it was in its original packaging. And it is full. So another full-size product that is on the pricier end, or definitely a lot more expensive than I think I would pay for a brightening serum. And I know Caudalie's quality is phenomenal. I used it once, my skin loved it immediately. Super illuminated, super glowy, super hydrating, even though it is like a dark spot serum. I don't have many dark spots because I did take care of those after the fact when I cured my skin of acne. But Caudalie, I love her, and I would definitely have to repurchase this one for sure, and Tatcha and a few other products, but like, so good. And to get a full-size Caudalie in your thing, like I'm saying, most of these high-end brands that are full size in Gratis is such a big deal because you wouldn't think you would get those in your Gratis to begin with, and to get them for free and get to train with them and then recommend them to a client just based off like personal experience with the product is so great. And it really feels so good when you're out on the floor and someone's like, I trust you, I trust your knowledge, and I know like, and you know that you've actually been able to experience the product firsthand. Such a good feeling, such a good feeling. But with that, that is everything that I got in a month worth of Gratis. Literally a month, 4 weeks worth of Gratis. This is everything I got. And as you can see, it's a lot of quality. And if I were to even try to add up the amount of money that comes with all of these, it is definitely over $500, give or take. So take that as you will, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please remember to leave me any questions so I can do that Q&A for you guys regarding everything Sephora. It can be about the job itself, responsibilities, anything. Do not be scared. I will answer it all in that Q&A. So remember to leave me a comment. Please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys for the next time. Bye.